Andre Drummond, one of the best centers in the entire NBA with career averages of 14 points and 14 rebounds per game, and coming off of a 17-point, 16 rebound, 2 steal, and 2 block season. It's no doubt that he can completely alter a game with his dynamite dunks and tenacious rebounding. Now, according to multiple reports, the Detroit Pistons and Golden State Warriors have engaged in trade talks that would send the 25-year-old center, as well as Sekou Demboya and a future first-round pick, to the Golden State Warriors in exchange for all-star guard D'Angelo Russell and center Willie Cauley-Stein. With Andre never really playing with great backcourt players, how would the double-double machine fare, crashing the boards, executing pick and rolls, and catching lobs from the greatest shooting backcourt the league has ever seen in Steph Curry and Klay Thompson? We are doing an Andre Drummond Golden State Warriors rebuild. If you guys do want to see the D-Lo Detroit Pistons side of things, get this video to 1,000 likes, guys, and I will definitely do that for my next video. But yes, so as I was talking about, as far as the trade goes, now this is according to like Bleacher Report, so I mean there's other trades that definitely could happen, but this one was written up as D-Lo, Willie Cauley-Stein for Andre Drummond, Sekou Demboya, and a future first round pick. Now the reason this trade would not be able to happen right away, to actually wait till December, which is what we actually did for this video, is just because D-Lo and Willie Cauley-Stein are on new contracts. You gotta wait till mid-December before they are eligible to actually be traded away. So from the Golden State Warriors side of things, why exactly would they do this trade? Because of course D-Lo is an all-star guard, and I will say an all-star guard like D-Lo is more valuable than a guy like Andre Drummond, who is an all-star himself, but he is kind of like outdated with the style of basketball. I think really it makes sense from a chemistry standpoint, just because, you know, when Klay Thompson is back, you don't really know how you're gonna run this team, because Klay Thompson probably should be playing the 3 spot, and I'm sorry, the 2 spot. You know, Curry should be a point guard, and they should probably go out there and just get like some solid 3 and D player for the small forward position. But what you get with Andre Drummond is a guy that can literally get you a 20-20 game on any given night, and that is actually playing with like the likes of Reggie Jackson, Brandon Knight, Langston Galloway his entire NBA career. Imagine the potential with 2 of the greatest shooters in NBA history, with one of the best rebounders in NBA history. And not to mention, man, Draymond Green, just like his passing abilities with Andre Drummond could be game-changing as far as running like the pick and roll out there. But also, if you look at this right here, back in the, what was it, man, the 2017-2018 NBA season, the Pistons actually ran quite a bit of like offense through Andre Drummond. He averaged 3 assists out there. Once Blake Griffin got on the team, they kind of got away from doing that because, of course, you know, Blake Griffin is a good playmaker himself. So yeah, even like the passing abilities and the ball movement, which we know the Golden State Warriors are all about, I think Drummond would fit right into that system, man. So yes, I think from like a chemistry standpoint, but also getting this man right here is like, this is not just some toss-in player. Like Sekou Demboya, people have deemed him the next Giannis. I mean, that's a big shoes to live up to right there. Big name to live up to, man. But the reason they say that is just like 6'9", same style of play as Giannis, I suppose. And of course, kind of slept out of the draft, going 15th pick in the 2019 NBA draft. So this guy is like a few years away, but it does give them like a project to work on in the meantime. And let's say he does turn to the next Giannis. Well, you know, 3 or 4 years down the road when he's ready to go, you know, he's playing with Steph Curry still and Klay Thompson, and it could continue to have them be like a dangerous team, but kind of like pass the torch on to him, guys. Plus, you also get a draft pick out of it. So yeah, I think the first thing we're gonna do for this rebuild right here, you know, we are probably just gonna like finish out the season, because of course Klay Thompson's not healthy. I have him out for the entire season. I don't know if that will be like in real life. If anything, he won't come back to like playoff time, but you know, I'm gonna do just the season like that. But no, man, this is the current starting 5 right now. Of course, now that D-Lo is off the team, you got Alec Burks starting. He is on fire right now, averaging about 9 points, 3 rebounds per game. So he'll be fine out there, shooting 44%. At 6'6", you know, he should be decent. And then Glenn Robinson, who actually does have chemistry with Andre Drummond going back to last NBA season. But, you know, he's just kind of like a guy that's there for right now. So yeah, man, I think what we're going to do first is we are going to toss Sekou Demboya into the G League, just because he's like extremely young out there. He can go out there and work with the shooting staff of the Warriors and maybe work on his jump shot, things like that, man. And yeah, that's about it. You know, even Jordan Poole, I liked his game a lot in the preseason so far, so I'm gonna toss him to the G League also, just because like that's a guy that can be like a future scoring 6-man off the bench. Yeah, and that sounds pretty good to me, man. We are going to go ahead and just simulate the rest of this NBA season right there. A current record of 16-13, which definitely is not a bad record. Hopefully, Andre Drummond trends them into more of a winning direction, though, so they can get a nice high seed in the playoffs. So, yeah, so let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season, see how this new-look Warriors team can really do. Okay, so a final record of 48-33. That's not bad considering, you know, not only implementing D'Lo at the beginning of the season, but then switching up the chemistry mid-season with Andre Drummond and Klay Thompson, of course, not being out there. One more game against the Sacramento Kings and finish with a, give us that W, man. W on the season. Steph Curry, MVP, you know, leading this team to nearly 50 wins, averaging 39 points. 6 rebounds, 9 assists per game, 41% from 3. I can't wait to see what he does next season, man. Ja Morant, Rookie of the Year. DeMarcus Cousins as 6th man on the Lakers because injuries in this game are not updated yet. Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player, and Malik Monk as Most Improved, with Frank Vogel as Coach of the Year. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third, looking like that. So let's go ahead, man. We are the 5th seed in the Western Conference, which I would say is probably a fair prediction for the Golden State Warriors next season. Player stats. So we know Curry's stat line. We got Drummond at 17 points, 14 rebounds per game, 1 assist. So definitely not really working on his playmaking. The defense is always there for Andre Drummond. 57% field goal percentage. And the most important part is 0 attempts from 3 because he did that once in the preseason game and it did not end up right, man. Alec Burks actually had really solid numbers, man. 16 points, about 4 to 5 rebounds, few assists out there. Like, that makes me really actually want to re-sign this man to the team. I mean, we do have Jordan Poole that's going to play next season also, but 6'6", can also probably play a little small forward. So, yeah, probably look to bring him back. Draymond Green with a Draymond Green-esque stat line, and then the rest of the team, which is kind of like out there. Siku is now a 75 overall, but he's probably not going to play until next season for us. So here we go, man. First round, we do have the Utah Jazz simulate round right here. See how this goes. And so far, so good, guys. We are up 2-0, 3-0. Also, if you notice, the Pistons did not make the playoffs with D'Lo and Blake Griffin. I'm going to change that tomorrow, guys, if you all get this video to 1,000 likes. Here we go. Closeout game, 47 points, 10 assists for Stephen Curry. He's just assigned to shoot it every single time. Drummond with a 14 and 10, 1 steal, 1 block game. Mike Conley at 22. They also got Zebo on the team now. Next up, we got the Los Angeles Lakers. Not really expecting to beat them here. And, yeah, we are 2 games apiece. 3-2, 3-3, and we got eliminated in a Game 7, which sounds pretty realistic to me, man. Closeout game, 26 for LeBron James, 32 for Steph Curry, 24, 9, and 5 for Alec Burks. This guy is actually making me think, like, yo, Clay, you want to be traded? We got Alec Burks now. No, not really. I'm definitely not going to do that. Let's simulate the playoffs right here, man. Get to the NBA offseason because this is where it's going to allow me to, okay, I now have the Andre Drummond piece. Now it's like, what more can I add to the team? Like, how can I build around this new big 3 of Drummond, Curry, and Klay? And Draymond Green is actually a big 4. And Seiko, it's a big 5. No, not really. Staff signing, I think we probably got Steve Kerr locked up for quite a few seasons. Yes, we do. So we're good with that. NBA draft, we actually have that Pistons draft pick, man. They didn't make the playoffs. So, it actually should be a lottery pick in this case, which is going to be great for us, the Golden State Warriors here. I mean, not, well, damn, it's the 9th pick in the draft. Okay. So, what am I looking for here, guys? Well, I mean, let's check out the roster. I guess we can't really go to the roster, but, let's see what we actually got available. So, as far as, like, the top tier players, Jalen Smith, we got Isaiah Stewart right here, Isaiah Mobley, we got Jeremiah, Jaden McDaniels. So, pretty much looking at some different power forwards. Seems like power forward is kind of the way to go. Let's go to the overall rankings here, and we got Vernon Carey, Jaden McDaniels, who I was actually thinking of because I think it gives us a nice different dynamic from Draymond Green, because Draymond Green, of course, is not like a big-time scorer, where Jaden McDaniels, that's what he does. He scores the basketball, could also play some small forward out there for the team, so I just think he'd be a nice, like, decent scorer to have off the bench. Also a backup point guard, you got, like, Theo Maledon right here, who's got a B+ rating, 6'5", just because, like, of course, you know, the team no longer has Sean Livingston or Quinn Cook, so he would be a nice backup. Sky Lewis, we don't really need like any wing players or nothing like that. So yeah, I'm kind of deciding between these two guys right here. What did Theo do, man? What's he do? What would he do in college? He got that Spud Webb ceiling. Although that's so weird, man. His ceiling is Spud Webb, who's actually really short, and his floor is Michael Carter, who's really tall. I think it should be the opposite. Although I don't think it deals with height. You know what, man? Give me Theo, because I also think they got that Samo Logic guy, whatever his name is on the Warriors. I don't know how to say his damn name, at the power forward spot anyway, so maybe he'll be ready to go. Give me Theo. Give me Theo. I never really used him in this game before. Although I do like Jaden McDaniels a lot too, though. Rookie signings, yeah, 76 overall, instant backup point guard for this team. 6'5", has great height out there. Team player options, Drummond declined. Now, if for whatever reason he decides to go to a different team, guys, I am going to trade override and just put him on the team. Just because, like, this is an Andre Drummond rebuild, so I'm going to try to get him back, though. I probably might offer him up a lot of money to do so. But, yeah, Alfonso McKinney, I will extend the qualifying offer, just to have him on, like, on the bench and stuff. Moratorium period. All right, Drummond, do not screw the team over, man. Hopefully I got rights to him. Yes, I do. Okay, so Andre Drummond. Hopefully this is like enough. $171 million. And yes, he does agree to that. Like I was saying, I also want to get Alec Burks back, but I don't think I have rights to him. Is he even, like, where's he at, man? Oh, yeah, I might not just be able to afford him, which kind of sucks, but also at the same time, it's not like the end of the world. He was nice, like, short term. Yeah, there he is right there, man. So he wants about $6 million. So, yeah, we can't afford him. That kind of sucks, man. I was looking forward to having him on the team. But you kind of have to, like, pick and choose your players. So, let's get Drummond out there. Okay, we do got Drummond back. So, now we need, like, another backup shooting guard. Because what's his name is Alec Burks. I guess we got Jordan Poole. Small forward. Let's look at some of those guys out there, man. Wilson Chandler, Thabo Cephalosha. See, like, all these guys are kind of old, man. Like, I guess, like, a Mo Harkless would be kind of cool. Jeff Green. You guys always know I like Jeff Green, man. People roast me about it. Marvin Williams, 77 overall player. Maybe I'll try him at the small forward spot. Looks like Jeff Green's actually a better fit, though, and he's actually cheaper. So let's go with Jeff Green. He just might not be in the lineup, though, for whatever reason. But yeah, man, besides for that, we are pretty much good to go. I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the beginning of the regular season. Just because I want to see what I have so far. If we have to make some more trades, we'll do so. But no, man, I think our team, getting Klay Thompson back is going to be the big time move. Okay, guys, so this is the team going into the beginning of the regular season. We got Curry and Klay Thompson back in the backcourt. Klay Thompson now is like an 87, 88 overall player. Curry's getting 40 minutes a game, guys. Like, we're going all in trying to win a championship. Siku is now a 79 overall player playing. It's not really his first NBA game, because he did play for the Pistons before he was traded to this team. But just kind of get like a general idea of like what his stats are looking like now. His attributes, I think they're called that, right? Driving layup 83. Okay, so we can make layups. He's actually, damn, dude, a 91 driving dunk, 77 3-point shot, 83 mid-range shot. So hopefully his defense is really good too, though, man, because that would be like the big time thing, is just that like he could just like lock up other players. Perimeter defense and interior, not really all that great. I mean, 68 perimeter is not good at all, man, but hopefully you can kind of work it out. Solid enough rebounder. Like I said, man, like, he's only 19 at this point, so it's still quite a few seasons away. Honestly speaking, like, if it wasn't for the rating, I might actually would have decided to, like, start, like, a Jeff Green or something like that. Because Jordan Poole also kind of enticing at 6'6", but it's not like he's, like, extremely old himself either, or, like, more mature. So, we are going to go with this for our lineup, though, guys. Don't really have a lot of changes to make, though. I like my bench unit a lot. I mean, it's a lot of different diversity out there. So, as far as, like, player positions, we are going to go to system proficiency. Got a balanced system at 4 stars. See if we got anything better than that. And nope. So we're going to go with balance with Steve Kerr's preferred system. And we're going to go to first scoring option being Steph Curry, second Klay Thompson, third I'm going to say Andre Drummond. We are going to, I do want to play through Curry still, because I do think that's like our best bet, is just like, Curry's taking the big time shots, Klay Thompson's playing off that, and then Drummond's cleaning up the boards. Let's go with defensive rebounding. We are going to crash the defensive glass. Same with the offensive glass, because you got Drummond doing that. You want to focus on that. Limit perimeter shots. We got decent enough perimeter defense out there now that Klay Thompson's back, although his injury might affect that a little bit. But we'll see how that all goes for us, man. Overall, I do think it's a championship team. I'm excited about it. Siku and his development could kind of maybe hurt this team's championship chances, but I mean, you got so many other great veterans around there anyway that you should be good to go, man. Let's go ahead and simulate this second NBA season and see just how good this Golden State Warriors team can do. Okay, so a record of 63-18. I guess when you get the 2 best shooters in the NBA, as well as the best rebounder and one of the best defenders in Draymond Green, yeah, you're probably going to win quite a few basketball games. But then again, it does come down to actually winning championships, which of course the Warriors are notorious for doing that also, man. We do got Giannis getting the MVP award, LaMelo Ball as Rookie of the Year, Gordon Hayward, 6-man Kawhi Leonard Defensive Player, and Michael Porter Jr. Most Improved, while Steve Kerr getting that Coach of the Year award. All-NBA first, All-NBA second with Curry on there, so it looks like his numbers probably dipped a little bit, which makes sense now that Klay Thompson's back, taking some shots away from him. But yeah, man, we are the first seed in the Western Conference. Let's go to the player stats here real quick. We got Curry at 32 points, 8 assists per game. Klay Thompson, 24 and 4. So what's his career high in scoring? That might actually be it, man. So yeah, torn ACL. He's like, I don't care, man. I'm going to come back here and just drop a career high real quick. Also career high in assists. So Klay Thompson picking up right where he left off, man. 46% from 3. So guess you just chill on the arc now, shooting some 3-pointers. Drummond with the 20 points, 17 rebounds. I told you guys that this man could average a 20-20. That's pretty damn close to doing so. Siku in his first first full NBA season, I should say, 10 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal per game. I'd like to see that block do about 1 per game. I think she'd be able to do that, you know, with his length at 6'9". And the shooting stats, pretty damn good, man. So, yeah, fantastic. Jeff Green, you know, Theo out there doing good off the bench. Draymond Green at, once again, his Draymond Green-esque stat line. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, so first round, we do have the Denver Nuggets simulate current round here. I'm so surprised they're the 8th seed, but that's how 2K is, man. It's like, you know, you can't really control the seeding of other teams out there. It's just like in the end of the day, man, you got Denver at 8th, and you all got over here, man. You got the Knicks at 5th. It's like, it is what it is. Okay, so we got Curry at 30 and 7, 29 for Klay Thompson, 18 and 22 for Andre Drummond, 22 and 10 for Nikola Jokic. Next up, we do got the Clippers, who are the 4th seed. That's fine. It's like this. I mean, it's like there's only like so many games in the NBA, so sometimes you can be the 4th seed, sometimes you can be the 3rd seed. Regardless, we are in the Western Conference Finals. Curry 34 points, Theo at 20, so great. A 24 rebound game for Andre Drummond. So we got the Lakers, who did beat us in 7 games the last season. Hopefully Klay is enough to get us past them. And 3-2, 3-3, and yes, we are in the NBA Finals. Ooh, that would be a great, man. I am all for that NBA Finals, bro. Kevin Durant against, and Kyrie Irving, of course, against the Golden State Warriors. Both players, of course, have history with the team. Kyrie, you know, winning a championship against them before, and Kevin Durant literally being on the team. Simulate round, see how this goes, man, and it went simple enough. 4-0. Stephen Curry, your finals MVP. I think this kind of goes to show that, you know, man, you might think D'Lo's a better player than Andre Drummond, but at the end of the day, I think Drummond is still a fantastic fit on this Warriors team. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and of course, man, if you guys do want to see the D'Lo Pistons portion of this, drop a like, man. I'll do that for the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, my friends.